Broadcasting live from the Meridics VOBS Studio Broadcast Center. It's Fordyce Center in Bellevue. This is GNASH Hockey on the Middle Tennessee Sports Network as we now jump to Game 2 in our Monday night triple-header. This Predators Cup Winners Bracket semifinal between Montgomery, Bell, and Ravenwood. The 3-seed Big Red taking on the 2-seed Raptors. Getting a late start because the opening game in our triple-header this evening between Centennial and Nolensville went to a shootout that lasted 6 rounds. So that's why we're just now getting on the air here just past 7 o'clock. We were supposed to have been on at 6:45 for a 6:50 face-off. As both teams are now out on the ice for the pregame warm-up. And the officials are out here too. So everything is set and ready to go. So let's talk about the two teams playing in this game. Montgomery Bell, first up, coached by J.P. Dumont, won their playoff opener last Monday, 3-2 over Franklin BGA. So here are their player stats coming into tonight. Lee Guy has 2 points from a goal and an assist. Matt Moore with 2 points from assists. Cooper Green and Trace Graham each with a point from a goal, and Trey Wick has a point from an assist. And Hunter Wick played the entirety of that game in goal. Allowed 2 goals on 20 shots. Turned away the other 18. His save percentage in the postseason so far is .900. On to Ravenwood, coached by Mike Driscoll. Beat Father Ryan 8-1 last Monday. So their player stats so far coming into tonight. In the playoffs, Luke Powell with 3 points from 2 goals and an assist. Liam Powell with 3 points from a goal and 2 assists. Zach Egley with 2 points from goals. Jake Farrell, Luke Schenkel, and Owen Gilroy each with a point from an assist. Owen Appel, Gavin Hussey, Jake Lipinski, and Sutton Kornblum. Jake Farrell, Luke Schenkel, and Owen Gilroy each with a point from a goal. And Owen Appel, Gavin Hussey, Jake Lipinski, and Sutton Kornblum each with a point from an assist. Owen Appel was the only Ravenwood skater who did not have a point to his name in the regular season. Game 1 of the playoffs, he gets a point. So Owen Appel on the score sheet in the playoffs. Ryan Farrell played the entirety of that game last week in goal. Allowed 1 goal on 19 shots, turned away the other 18, so his save percentage in the postseason so far is .950. These two teams met twice in the regular season. Ravenwood won the first game 4-0 on November 14th. They finished in a 1-1 tie on January 20th in that incredible game where Lee Guy's would-be game winner was about, half a second too late. Right when he got the shot off, the buzzer went. Right when it was approaching Ryan Farrell's pads. Ravenwood won the GNASH Cup as regular season champions with the best combined record over both halves of the regular season. But since the seeds were decided by records from November 28th on, they ended up having the second best record of that 7-game stretch. 4-1-2. Mount Juliet Green 11 and a 5-2 record. NBA went 3-1-3. 3 wins, 1 loss, and a tie in that 7-game stretch. So we'll see how this one goes. Ravenwood wearing the white tonight. The winner of this game is into the winners bracket final next Monday night, where they will face the Pope Mount Juliet winner, while the loser will play Brentwood on Wednesday night in the losers bracket quarterfinal, meaning that a top 4 seed will be knocked out of the Preds Cup Wednesday night. A top 4 seed's also going to be knocked out of the Hein Cup on Wednesday night, because 3-seeded Hendersonville Beach are going to face the loser of the game coming up next here on the Terry Chris Brink in Bellevue between USNBA Nashville Christian and the Outlaws. That's a 4-1 game in the Hein Cup. Ryan Farrell going to start in goal for Ravenwood. Hunter Witt going to start in goal for NBA for this first period. Ravenwood will carry the puck from my left to right, NBA from my right to left. So who gets the first spot in next Monday's winners bracket final? The 3-seeded Big Red or the 2-seeded Raptors? We're about to find out. And this one is underway. Puck in the NBA zone. Cooper Green getting it out. His lead guy sweeps it into the Ravenwood zone. Puck on the end boards. Matt Moore pushing Owen Gilroy into the boards. Puck comes into the right point and a shot gloved and held on to by Farrell. That shot coming from Cooper Green. And that took the first 28 seconds off the clock. Draws to the left of Farrell. Puck on the near side boards. Cleared out by Liam Powell. Sent back into the Ravenwood zone by Ed Herlitzka. Here's Jake Farrell. Puck taken away. Eli Stark shoots it past the net to the right of Farrell. Correction, that was Luke Schenkel who had the puck before Stark got off that shot. Here's Zach Egley up the ice towards Liam Powell, but knocked down at the blue line by Brandon Frimkin. Taken back by Egley, and he tried to put it in front for Gavin Hussey, but Hussey watched the centering pass go right across the front of his skates. Sutton Kornblum sending it into the Ravenwood zone. Lucas Tarquin reached out the stick, so icing waved off. Puck came down the ice and was covered up by Farrell. 12:28 left in the first. Draw is going to be to Farrell's left again. Draw one by NBA, and a one-timer went off a stick and it'll be turned away by Farrell. Initial shot came from Green at the right point. It may have been Guy getting the deflection. Puck back in the NBA zone, tracked down by Cooper Green. Green sending the puck around on the near side. Here's Lucas Tarquin. Lost it. Now Jake Farrell, right wing side of the NBA zone. He left it behind. Tarquin tried to clear it out, but he put it into the skates of Jack Reddy. Now Reddy out at center. Backhanding it back into the NBA zone. It's going to go behind the net. Green will pick it up. Passing across. Tarquin at center. Now Green back into the Ravenwood zone, taking a shot, stopped by Farrell, and a backhander try, stopped by Farrell. Green tracked down the rebound and got off a backhander that Farrell had to turn away. Puck out in the right wing corner. Now out on the far boards, Jake Farrell will clear it down ice. This will be an icing against the Raptors. 11:26 to go in the first, no goals on the board. So NBA with a better puck possession early on. Good back checking too. Draws to the left of Farrell. Won by NBA, but given away to the Raptors. Zach Egley at center. Ahead for Gavin Hussey, but it went over his stick. It's in the NBA zone in the left wing corner. Liam Powell knocking down a clearing attempt. Puck now over on the near side. Fremgen. Pass ahead, hit the back of Matt Moore. It was cleared out, I think, by Edwin Bass. Now there's Moore back in the Ravenwood zone. A shot from the right wing off the right leg pad of Farrell. Back the other way come Ravenwood. Here's Zach Egley, left wing side of the NBA zone. Rounded defender to the front of the net, a shot turned away by Wick. So it took over 3 minutes for Ravenwood to get a shot on goal. Puck out at center, Egley. Sending it back across. Liam Powell takes it away. He's in front of the backhander. Stopped by Wick with the right leg pad. Got it away from Fremgen, got to the front of the net and forced Wick to make a save. And now Powell with a shot from the blue line that would have gone over the net. But Wick gloves and hangs on to it just to be safe. 10:19 to go in the first. No goals on the board, but now both goaltenders have had to make big saves early. Draw to Wick's right. Draw one by NBA. They try and clear. Held into the left point by Luke Powell. Got pushed off the puck. Puck over on the near boards now. Cleared out by the Big Red. Puck back in the NBA zone. Ed Herlitzka tracking it down. Passing it up the far wall. Now it's carried into the Ravenwood zone on the left wing side by Alex Dubé. Backhander in front, intercepted by Sutton Kornblum, or correction, Luke Powell. Now a clearing attempt held into the blue line. Cooper Green, a shot turned away by Farrell. Puck on the near boards. Here is Trace Graham putting it behind the net. Lee Guy out on the far side, backhanding it down towards the right corner, put in front. Oh, and Guy couldn't get a stick on it. Then Herlitzka's shot just missed the net to the left of Farrell. Jake Lipinski backhands the puck into his own bench. 9:20 to go on the first. No goals on the board still. Draw's going to be to Farrell's left. It's won by Ravenwood. Owen Appel behind his own net. Passing up the far side, and it's going to go into the NBA zone where Michael Datillo is going to track it down. Passes up the far side. It's out at center. Jack Reddy with it. Gives it away to Eli Stark, but then taken back by Owen Gilroy. Gilroy splits defenders into the NBA zone, left wing side. Holding it, setting it in front. Stopped by Farrell. A Wick and rebound. It's put in. Gilroy with a shot from an on angle. He was trying to get it over to Jake Farrell at the left-hand post. It went off the left leg pad of Wick. And I think Gilroy must have sprung on the rebound and knocked it in. It's 1-0 Ravenwood with 8:47 to go in the first. So a very strange goal for Ravenwood puts them in front. Puck in the NBA zone at the right point. Lee Guy ahead for Matt Moore. Now here's Guy in the Ravenwood zone. The slot, a shot gloved and held onto by Ryan Farrell. Draw to the left of Farrell, won by Ravenwood. Puck comes around the boards to the near side. Egley at center. Into the NBA zone on the left wing. Puck knocked away by Cooper Green. Put out in front. Intercepted and carried out by Matt Moore. Passed over to the far side. Guy deflects it towards the Ravenwood zone. Now here's Egley. Flipping it ahead in the NBA zone. He gets knocked down. Oh, he's down and hurt. Egley got knocked down. And he is still down. And he's going to get back in his skates. I think he's trying to tell the official that he got hit in the head. .752 to go in the first, 1-0 Ravenwood. NBA win the draw and end up icing the puck. Draw is to the left of Wick, won by NBA. They'll bring it out. Giving away at center, Owen Gilroy, backhanding it back into the NBA zone. Puck of the inboards. And ends up loose, and Trace Graham. Oh, Alex Dubé overskates it. It goes into the Ravenwood zone, but neither Graham nor Dubé could touch it without triggering an offside. At the other end, Jake Farrell, a shot blocked. Then gets up another shot that's turned away by Wick. Puck out high. Kept in the zone by Schenkel. Graham will clear it. Zeke Landcamer at center, sending it back into the NBA zone. It's cleared out. Now Lee Guy chasing it back into the Ravenwood zone in the left wing corner. Lost the puck. Comes back towards Guy. Now the slot. Trey Wick, a shot turned away by Ryan Farrell. Here's Matt Moore getting knocked down by Owen Gilroy. Michael Datillo at the left point. A shot hit a leg and went past the net to the right of Farrell. Stretch pass attempt at Gilroy. Knocked down by Cooper Green. Flip back into the Ravenwood zone by Trey Wick, excuse me. Zeke Landcamer passing over to the far side. Comes up to the right point and Green, but he gets pushed off the puck by Liam Powell. It's out at center. Michael Datillo sends it back into the Ravenwood zone. Owen Appel passing to the far side and Luke Powell. Powell ahead to Gavin Hussey. Now Liam Powell, left wing side of the NBA zone. Zach Egley back on the ice with him. Cooper Green ends up clearing the puck into his own bench. 5:43 to go in the first, still 1-0 Ravenwood. Draws to the right of Wick. Held in at the right point by Luke Powell. Shot hit a body in front. Puck was knocked away from Lucas Brady. Puck back inside the Ravenwood zone. Luke Powell with it. It's out at center now. Luke Brady. Knocked down by Datillo as he brings it into the NBA zone. Cooper Green. Out on the far side with it. Into the Ravenwood zone on the right wing side. Takes an odd angle shot off the left leg pad of Farrell. Puck comes to the slot. Green with it again. Down low. Oh! And unable to get his stick on it right in front of the net. Was Emmett Castile. Oh, and then Castile takes a big hit on the far boards from Owen Appel. There's going to be a penalty, though, against Ravenwood for that hit. I don't know what the signal was. It's not a boarding penalty because Appel's alone in the box. But NBA get the first power play of the game down 1-0 with 4:29 to go in the first. Draw is to the right of Farrell. Draw one by Ravenwood, but given away to NBA, still inside the zone. A shot from the left point hits some skates. Jack Reddy tried to clear, held in at the right point by Matt Moore. He gets it over to the left wing side. Now here's Cooper Green on the blue line, gets pushed off the puck. And it's cleared out by Luke Schenkel. Green catches up to it at center. Schenkel takes it back from Green. Flips it head into the NBA zone. Schenkel on the right wing side with it. Puts it in front, score! Egley was waiting at the right-hand post. Had the net wide open and he didn't miss. Egley with a short-handed goal for Ravenwood. It's 2-0 Raptors with 3:42 to go in the first. Draw one by Ravenwood. Here is Luke Powell inside his own zone behind his own net. There's 64 seconds left of the penalty, by the way. Now there's a minute left on it. Here's Powell in the NBA zone. Puck got away from him at the inboards. Put in front. Liam Powell, one-timer, stopped by Wick, and then he covers up the rebound. Draws to Wick's right.
He's 12.
54 seconds left of the man advantage for the Big Red. Draws one by NBA. Trace Graham's pass to center, intercepted by Sutton Kornblum, sent the other way. Liam Powell had it poked away. Graham dumps it into the Ravenwood zone. Puck in the left wing corner. Big tie up for the puck. And flipped out by Luke Powell into the NBA zone it goes with now 20 seconds left of the man advantage. Zach Egley now left wing side of the NBA zone. Behind the net, comes around to the right wing side. Backhands it up top to Kornblum. Oh, off his sticking out. Penalty time against Ravenwood is up. They're back at even strength. Matt Moore, right wing side of the Ravenwood zone, hands it off. Trace Graham moving towards the net. Oh, he whiffs on the shot attempt. Sutton Kornblum takes the puck now. Carries it out. He's in the NBA zone on the right wing side. Kornblum around the back of the net. Tries to wrap around. Stopped by Wick. Oh, puck passed over to the left-hand side of the net. And Liam Powell whiffed on it. He was tied up with, I think, Cooper Green. He had the left-hand side of the net wide open, and NBA got so close to being down 3-0. Ooh, and then at the other end, Jake Farrell dropping the puck back to Luke Schenkel. Off his stick, came towards the net. Ryan Farrell had to knock it away. Here's Schenkel. Out on the far side. Sending it up the far boards into the NBA zone. Brandon Fremgen with it. Ends up sending it into his own bench with 90 seconds left in the first, and Ravenwood up 2-0. Draw is to the right of Wick. One by Ravenwood, but unable to keep it in the zone was Owen Appel. He passes up the far boards. Gilroy, now Jake Farrell, left wing side of the NBA zone, off to Jack Reddy. In front, Gilroy, a backhander, stopped by Wick, and he's got it covered. Draw's going to be to the left of Wick. It's won by NBA. They get it into the Ravenwood zone. Appel's going to track it down. There's going to be a penalty against NBA. Battle for the puck in the right wing corner. Ryan Farrell to the bench for the extra attacker. Jake Farrell carries the puck into the NBA zone, gets pushed off. Pass across. Liam Powell, high slot, a shot, hit a body. And the puck, we're inside the final minute of the first, by the way, well inside it. Owen Gilroy behind the net. Trying to put it down in front, went off a stick. Here's Liam Powell. Powell, right circle, a shot, stopped by Wick. And we get the whistle. High sticking the call. It's Alex Dubé to the box. Michael Detillo, a double. Dubé got high sticking. Michael Detillo gets called for roughing. So Ravenwood are going to have a 5-on-3. 29.7 seconds to go in the first. They are up 2-0. Draw to the left of Wick, won by Ravenwood. Luke Powell on the blue line, passing over. One-timer Luke Shackle turned away by Wick. Out high for Powell, center point. Passing over to Liam in the right circle. Back across to the left circle, Shankle. Time running out here on Ravenwood in this first period. Puck put in front. Shackle, a shot off the left leg pad of Wick. And Cooper Green clears, and that'll be it for the first. Ravenwood will have 91 seconds of 5-on-3 time carrying over to the second period. Owen Gilroy and Zach Egley with the goals for Ravenwood as they lead NBA 2-0 in this Preds Cup winners bracket semi at the end of one. Shots on goal favoring the Big Red 11-7. Again, this game getting started late because the Centennial Nolensville game went to a shootout, which went 6 rounds. Ryan Farrell still in goal for Ravenwood. Hunter Wick still in goal for NBA. This second period, NBA will carry the puck from my left to right. Ravenwood from my right to left. Again, Ravenwood with 91 seconds of 5-on-3 time, carrying over to this second period. Ravenwood win the draw to start the second. Oh, but Liam Powell left it behind him. And he was lucky that that thing slid back out over the blue line. Otherwise, it would have been offside. He brings it into the NBA zone this time, gets away from him. Zach Egley keeps it in the zone. Egley tied up. NBA clear the puck out. Ryan Farrell ahead to Luke Powell. 1 minute left in both NBA penalties. Here's Luke Powell into the NBA zone on the left wing side. Now Schenkel over to the right circle. Hussey across to Luke Powell. Back up top Schenkel, now Powell again. Luke Powell holding, passing down the left wing to Liam Powell. Now Schenkel on the right wing side. Back across to Luke Powell at the left point. Powell moving down the left wing a bit, taking a shot. Hit a body in front. Egley was there. I'm not sure if it hit Egley or Hunter Wick. Under 30 seconds left in both penalties. Now we're going to have a penalty against Ravenwood. Liam Powell's going to go to the box for a slash. So we'll have Ravenwood will have a 23-second 4-on-3. And then those NBA penalties will expire, and then NBA will have a 97-second 5-on-4. Draw to the left of Ryan Farrell. Tie up for the puck. Ravenwood with it. Here's Owen Gilroy out to center. Gilroy into the NBA zone on the right wing side. Taking a shot. Went past the net to the right of Hunter Wick. Jake Farrell behind his own net. Put it out in front. It's intercepted. Both NBA penalties expire. So they're now on a 97-second 5-on-4. They go from down a man to up a man. How often do you see that in the game of hockey? Owen Appel at center. Sending the puck back into the NBA zone. Hunter Wick will leave it at the end boards for Cooper Green. Brandon Fremgen passing it up the far side. Dubé. Now here's Cooper Green. Right wing side of the Ravenwood zone. He shot at the stick of Appel and went past the net. Correction, that was Trace Graham getting the puck over to Green. Puck at center again. Matt Moore pushed off. Now Zach Egley, who scored the most recent goal. Under a minute left in the power play for NBA. Egley sends it to center on the stick of Brandon Fremgen. Sends it back into the Ravenwood zone. Left wing side. Lee Guy's shot went through the top of the crease. Cooper Green, right point. Passing over to Fremgen. His shot hit a skate and went past the net. Fremgen left point. Passing over to Guy. Now goal line put out in front. Knocked away by Luke Powell. Under 30 seconds left in the 5-on-4 for NBA. Luke Powell with a puck now. He'll carry to center to get it ahead to Gilroy. Gilroy, left wing side of the NBA zone. Tried to back up towards the slot, but Brandon Fremgen got the puck away from him on a good back check. Stretch pass to Trace Graham off his stick into the Ravenwood zone. Puck in the right wing corner. Penalty time against Ravenwood is up. They're back at even strength. Here's Liam Powell out of the box. Left wing side of the NBA zone. In front, a shot stopped by Wick with a left leg pad. Puck out at center. Sutton Cornblum trying to flip it ahead. Here's Cooper Green. Back into the Ravenwood zone left wing side. Pass to the slot. Trace Graham in front. Lee Guy one-timer stopped by Farrell, but then he scores the rebound. Farrell went down, slid away from the net, and Guy able to tuck it into the empty net. Two-one Ravenwood with 10:17 to go in the second. Here's Jake Farrell, a shot in the left wing, gloved and held on to by Hunter Wick. You know, NBA strategy earlier in the year was get the puck to lead guy and let everyone else develop. I think it's worked. Because a lot of these players have gotten a lot better on offense. Draw was to the right of Wick. Eli Stark with it at center. He'll flip it on goal from center, gloved and held onto by Ryan Farrell. Draws to Farrell's right. Won by Ravenwood. Here's Sutton Kornblum ahead to Owen Gilroy. Gilroy, now Ryan Farrell. Farrell into the NBA zone. A backhander gloved by Wick, and then he knocked it away. And they tried to get the puck over to Gilroy, but it was broken up by NBA. Farrell left wing corner. Jake Farrell, I should say. Now Ed Herlitzka. Passing it up the far wall, but this is going to be an icing. 9:27 to go in the second, 2-1 Ravenwood. Draws to the left of Wick. Again, whoever wins this game is into the winner's bracket final next Monday, where they will face the winner of tonight's game between Pope Prep, CPA, GCA, and Mount Juliet, Green Hill, Lebanon. Draw to Wick's left. Won by NBA, puck behind the net. Sent around the boards to the near side. Brought back into the NBA zone on the left wing. Here is Gavin Hussey trying to get over to Luke Powell, or Liam Powell, but Powell backed up too much, and now Edwin Bass bringing the puck into the NBA zone. Puck on the far boards. Luke Powell passing ahead to Liam. Liam inside the NBA zone. Right circle, a shot just missed the net to the right of Hunter Wick. Edwin Bass now brings the puck back into the Ravenwood zone on the right wing side. Given away to Owen Appel, who clears. Cooper Green sends it back in. Farrell out of his own net to play it. Here's Luke Powell carrying the puck to center. Into the NBA zone on the right wing side. Behind the net, pushed off. Cooper Green flipping it through the air to center. Now here's Trace Graham. Over to Alex Dubé, but offside. Graham had gone in the zone before Dubé did. 8:14 left in the second, 2-1 Ravenwood. Draw is going to be on the dot in front of the NBA bench. Won by Ravenwood. Luke Schenkel banks it off the near boards. Jake Farrell. Now Jack Reddy, left wing side of the NBA zone. Reddy around the back of the net. Backhanding it up to the right point. Zeke Landcamer's shot blocked. Here's Lee Guy at center. Guy with just Schenkel to beat. Guy taking a shot. Stopped by Farrell. He's got it in the glove. Guy couldn't get around Schenkel, so he had to shoot. Draws to Farrell's right. Won by Ravenwood. Jack Reddy brings it out to center. Into the NBA zone. Passes over left wing side. Jake Farrell shot missed the net. Emmett Castile on the far side. Oh, puck held in just atop the blue line by Reddy, but taken back by the Big Red and brought out. Lee Guy into the Ravenwood zone on the right wing side. Puts it in front of him, but Castile couldn't get a stick on it. Puck cleared out by the Raptors. This will be an icing against Ravenwood. Nope, waved off. Luke Schenkel back into the NBA zone on the right wing side. Leaves it for Zach Egley, whose shot is gloved and held on to by Hunter Wick. 7:02 to go in the second. 2-1 Ravenwood. Draws to Wick's left. One by NBA, cleared down ice. It's going to be an icing against the Big Red. Drawn to Wick's left again. One by NBA, and they get it clear. Luke Powell. Ahead for big brother or little brother Liam. Liam Powell, right wing side of the NBA zone, trying to put it in front for Gavin Hussey. It's knocked away. Held in by Luke Powell. His shot from out high, turned away by Wick with a right leg pad. Now Lucas Tarquin waiting for the puck. Trying to pass to Ethan Moore at center. It's intercepted. Liam Powell brings it back into the NBA zone on the right wing. A shot blockered away by Wick. Puck out on the far side. Zach Egley below the right circle. Passing out up top. Sutton Cornblum's shot from the top of the left circle. Hit the skate of Cooper Green. Held in Luke Powell. Over from the left point. His shot deflected and actually went away from the net. Now Liam Powell shoots it wide from the left boards. Puck out at center. Egley catches up to it. Drops it back. Emmett Castile. It's Ethan Moore bringing it back into the Ravenwood zone on the left wing side. Gets pushed away by Sutton Cornblum. Here's Cooper Green. Sending the puck on goal from center. Stopped and covered up by Ryan Farrell. 5:36 to go in the second. 2-1 Ravenwood lead. Draw is to the left of Farrell. One by Ravenwood. Puck out on the far boards. Still in the zone now. It's in the left wing corner. Luke Schenkel carrying it the other way. Sending it around to the near side. Jake Farrell clears it out. Brendan Fremgen. Pushed away by Owen Gilroy, who got tripped. Nope. It looked to me like he got tripped by Fremgen, but it was an offside warning against Ravenwood. Now Jake Farrell back in the NBA zone. Puck knocked away from him, but still in the zone. Gets it back from Jack Reddy. Now he's behind the net. Puck knocked off his stick over to the right wing corner. Lee Guy sending the puck around to the near side. Stretch pass ahead, went off a stick. Chance for NBA, a shot stopped and gloved and held on to by Jake Farrell. Was that Lee Guy who was sent? Yeah, a stretch pass at the left-hand side of the Ravenwood blue line went off a Ravenwood stick, went right to Lee Guy, and he was carrying it to the net, but Ryan Farrell comes up big. 4:40 to go in the second, still 2-1 Ravenwood. Draw is to the right of Farrell. Ravenwood win the draw, get it around the boards to the near side. And it was played with a high stick, I think, by Ravenwood. When they touched up, the whistle was blown. Draw will be to Ryan Farrell's left. NBA win it. Puck put out in front, intercepted by Zach Egley. He gets it out. Here's Gavin Hussey. Now Liam Powell back in the NBA zone. Puck ends up free and cleared. Sutton Cornblum Passing to Liam Powell, or Luke Powell. To the far side at center, Zach Egley, right wing side of the NBA zone. Puck knocked off his stick as he was trying to go to the slot. Puck comes out to the far side. Now here's Cooper Green, left wing side of the Ravenwood zone, sending it to the net. Stopped and covered up by Ryan Farrell. Oh, and then Green does a head first slide and kind of bumped into Farrell's left arm, but not enough to be bad. There's going to be a penalty against Ravenwood. Liam Powell is going to be put in the box. I'm not sure what for. But NBA are now on the power play again. Their first full power play of the game. They trail 2-1 with 3:46 to go in the second. Draw is to the left of Farrell. Won by NBA. Cooper Green, right point shot, missed the net to the right of Farrell. Puck in the left wing corner. Now Matt Moore, left circle shot. Farrell got a piece of it as it went past the net. Lee Guy now below the goal line. Coming back out to the right wing side. Up along the boards. He's in the right half wall. Passes up to Cooper Green, right point. Green moving along the blue line. Passes over to the left wing side. Matt Moore. It's Trace Graham trying to go to the slot for Moore. Now Graham comes around to the right wing side with the puck, hands it off to Guy. Gets away from Guy and cleared out by Owen Gilroy, excuse me. Hunter Wick almost gave the puck away. He did give it away, and Owen Gilroy has scored. Hunter Wick was too hesitant with the puck, and he gives it away to Owen Gilroy, who puts it in the empty net. A massive short-handed goal for Ravenwood. Gilroy's second of the game, and it's 3-1 Raptors. 79 seconds left of the power play, 3:05 to go in the second. What an error. A rare moment. A rare moment. A rare moment of. There's a shot from Zach Egley, misses. I'm trying to be nice. A rare moment of goofiness from Hunter Wick. It's the best word I can come up with. Cooper Green. Passing up the far side. Matt Moore had the puck poked away. Under a minute left of the power play for NBA. Now, Zach Egley, right wing side of the NBA zone. In front of shot, turned away by Wick in tight. Here's Matt Moore. Now Lee Guy, left wing side of the Ravenwood zone. Matt Moore again, penalty, another penalty coming up against Ravenwood. Under 30 seconds left in the first power play, or first penalty. It's going to be Egley going to the box. And the official doesn't give a signal again. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for 26 seconds for NBA. 2:11 to go in the second period. Ravenwood up 3-1, draws to the right of Ryan Farrell. Puck comes around on the near side boards. Cam Kinzer passing it down. Now Lee Guy, right circle, a shot, stopped by Farrell. Rebound comes to Guy, right circle, who he just kept his stick down. Penalty, or fires it back across to Green on the left circle. Passed up top, Kinzer. First penalty against Ravenwood done. It's now a 94-second 5-on-4. Cooper Green now left circle. Puck behind the net. Lee Guy taken away By Winnipel tries to clear, comes up to Green, right point. He holds it in, takes a shot, blockered away by Farrell. Puck out on the far boards. Here is Cam Kinzer. Now Guy. Passes over, and Graham whiffed on it because he was tied up with Liam Powell. And now Powell had a chance to bring it out. He clears it out. Minute left in the 5-on-4. Green brings it back into the right wing side. Cooper Green. Passing down the right wing. Now Lee Guy, under a minute left of the second, shoots it past the net to the left of Farrell. Nice move by, I think, Trace Graham, and his shot stopped and covered up by Farrell. 39 seconds to go on the 5-on-4 for NBA. 50.3 seconds left in the second. 3-1 Ravenwood. Draws to Farrell's right. One by NBA, but Cooper Green couldn't keep it in the zone. Tracked down by Datillo. Now Cooper Green. Now Michael Datillo out at center, under 30 seconds left in the 5-on-4 for the Big Red. Datillo pushed into the boards, puck inside the NBA zone. But there's going to be a penalty. A slash called against Datillo. Or excuse me, a hold. No, it's a slash. So there goes the power play for NBA. We'll have 18 seconds of a 4-on-4, 29.5 seconds to go in the second. Ravenwood up 3-1. Draw be to the left of Hunter Wick. One by Ravenwood, and a shot stopped and covered up by Wick. Draw be to Wick's left again. Draws to Wick's left. One by NBA. They get it around the boards to the near side. It's in the Ravenwood zone, but Owen Gilroy had it knocked away from him. Penalty time against Ravenwood is up. They're now on the power play for, I think, the next minute 42, as time is going to run out on the second period. Lee Guy scored to bring NBA within 2-1, but then Hunter Wick lays the puck near his own net, and Owen Gilroy steals it and buries it to give Ravenwood a 3-1 lead over NBA at the end of 2 in this Preds Cup Winners Bracket semifinal. Ravenwood will have 91 seconds of power play time carry over to the third. NBA have outshot them 19-16. Coming up next, the High Cup Winners Bracket semi between USNBA Nashville Christian and the Tennessee Outlaws. Ryan Farrell still in goal for Ravenwood. Hunter Wick still in goal for Montgomery Bell. For this third period, Ravenwood will carry the puck from my left to right, NBA from my right to left. Again, the Raptors starting this third period with 91 seconds of power play time. Draw one by NBA. Here's Cooper Green. Slapping it up ice just past the Ravenwood net. Lee Guy knocked into the boards behind the Ravenwood net by Luke Schenkel. And the guy's slow to get up. Schenkel, left wing side of the NBA zone. He's back at his skates. Now Luke Powell passing over to the right wing side. Liam Powell, a backhander, stopped by Hunter Wick, who's covered up the rebound. Again, whoever loses this game will play Brentwood on Wednesday night in an elimination game. Draw is to the left of Wick. Here's Lee Guy in the Ravenwood zone. Oh, he falls over on the right wing side below the right circle. Luke Schenkel with no stick had a back kick in the puck and he fell over. Kicked his skate back and he fell over when he moved the puck. Under a minute left in the power play for Ravenwood, the 5-on-4. .30 seconds left on it now. Puck behind the net, stolen and brought out in front of backhander, stopped by Wick on Gavin Hussey. Puck comes out to the left point. Owen Appel just holds it in. Passes across. One time from Liam Powell, stopped by Wick, and he's got it covered. 15 seconds left in the power play. 12:43 left in regulation. Still 3-1 Ravenwood. Draws to the left of Wick. Puck out over on the far boards. Here's Owen Gilroy. Backhanding it up to the left point, Owen Appel. Appel is shot. Intercepted from in front of the net. Penalty time against NBA is up their back at even strength. Cam Kinzer, left wing side of the Ravenwood zone, pushed off the puck. Puck comes out to the blue line up, and we're going to have a penalty against NBA. High sticking call against Trey Wick. So Ravenwood will return to the power play up 3-1 with 12:12 left in regulation. Draws to the right of Wick. One by NBA. They try and clear. Ryan Farrell holds it into the right point. Farrell up top to Appel, passing over to the left wing side, and Gilroy. Gilroy, a shot, stopped. And a big rebound out to the slot, but NBA get it and bring it out. Lee Guy into the Ravenwood zone, taking a shot. Stopped by Farrell, and the rebound stopped by Farrell with a right leg pad. Now here's Jake Farrell. Out to center. Into the NBA zone, left wing side. Trying to cut to the front of the net. A backhander off the glove of Wick, and looked like it was coming down into the back of the net and to be knocked away. Now there's a shot from the slot, and Farrell turned away by Wick. Gilroy. Out to the slot. Jake Lipinski hopped over his stick. Puck carried out to center by Alex Dubé, but he gives it back to Appel. Under a minute left in the power play for Ravenwood. Jack Reddy. Now Appel. Sending it back down into the right wing corner. Appel at the right point. Across to Egley, hopped over his stick. Here's Gilroy. Back over to the left wing side, and Schenkel. 30 seconds left in the power play. Luke Powell in the left circle. Powell a shot. Blockered into the netting above the glass by Wick. 24 seconds left in the power play for Ravenwood. They're up 3-1 with 10:36 to go in regulation. Draws to the right of Wick. Won by Ravenwood. Luke Schenkel, left point, passing it over. Liam Powell, now Luke Powell. Right circle. Gavin Hussey back up top, Luke Powell. Now Liam Powell. Back up top to Luke Powell. Gavin Hussey shot turned away by Wick, and a backhanded try from Zach Egley stopped as well. Penalty time against NBA is up there back at even strength. Luke Schenkel behind the net. Put it out in front, and a shot from Hussey to be knocked down by Wick. Puck out on the far boards, and Luke Powell just could not keep it in at the left point. Ravenwood get back on side. Now Gavin Hussey back in the zone. Past the slot. Luke Schenkel off his stick. And the puck cleared out. Here's Luke Powell being knocked off the puck. Luke Schenkel with it now. Into the NBA zone. Oh, Zach Egley overskated it. Back into the Ravenwood zone. Now it's out in front of the NBA net. Gavin Hussey now behind the net. Out in front, a shot stopped. Now Liam Powell tried to come around to the left-hand side of the net, but he fell over. Puck passed ahead, knocked down by Alex Dubé, and then he takes a shot from Luke Powell as he entered the zone. Now Lee Guy around the back of the Ravenwood and out to the right wing side, passing up to the right point. And a shot from Cooper Green was blocked. Sutton Kornblum ahead for Jack Reddy. Reddy into the NBA zone on the left wing side, but he left it behind him. And the Big Red will clear it for an icing. 8:37 to go in regulation. Still 3-1 Ravenwood. Draw was to the right of Wick. Won by NBA. They get it out. It's in the Ravenwood zone. Sutton Kornblum around the back of his zone net. Puck cleared out. Now it's back in the NBA end, and Kornblum clears. Ed Herlitzka tried to play it. He'll chase it back into his own zone, so icing was waved off. Herlitzka backhanding it ahead. Now it's out at center. Cam Kinzer dumping it into the Ravenwood zone. It's in the right wing corner. And in front of backhander, stopped by Farrell. That was, I think, from Alex Dubé. Puck cleared out by Ravenwood, and Lucas Brady touched it with his stick, and it went off the top of the boards back into the Ravenwood zone. I think it may have just gone like over the borderline between still in play and out. 7:27 to go in regulation. Still 3-1 Ravenwood. Draw's going to be to Farrell's right. Puck cleared out by Ravenwood. Here's Cooper Green inside his own zone. Passing ahead to Evan Smith at center. Smith falls over, but still manages to get it into the Ravenwood zone. Owen Appel behind his own net. Passing up the far side. It's Gavin Hussey at center. Left the puck behind him. Eli Stark sending it the other way. Owen Appel with it now. Puck back in the NBA zone, picked up by Cooper Green. Passes ahead to Evan Smith. Sent back into the Ravenwood end. Zach Egley's going to chase it down. Farrell puts it behind his own net. Out to the far boards. Puck sent around to the near side by Egley. Held in, Fremgen. Moving down the left wing. Given back to Jake Lipinski, who scores. I'm sorry, who clears it, doesn't score. He clears it. I'm sorry. I don't know why scores came into my mouth all of a sudden. Here's Cooper Green. Back into the Ravenwood zone, left wing side. A shot hit the shins of Sutton Kornblum. Carries around the back of the net, puts it out in front, but it was whiffed on and cleared out by the Raptors. It was whiffed on from in front by Lee Guy. Brandon Fremgen getting it over to the near side of the NBA zone. Now Ravenwood with it. Puck put out in front. Knocked away from the net, still in the zone. Out high, Owen Gilroy high slotted shot hit the right skate of, I think, Cooper Green. Yeah, it was Green, and now Green going to carry it ahead and flip it out to center. Now Green back in the Ravenwood zone on the right wing side. Puck poked away. Here's Luke Powell. Whipping it around to the near side. Jack Reddy, right wing side of the NBA zone, pushed into the boards. Liam Powell comes around to the left wing side, gets off a shot that's turned away. Rebound try, or wraparound try stopped by Wick, and then Owen Gilroy shoots it past the net. Now here's Zeke Landcamer, right wing side. His shot knocked down by Wick with a blocker. Puck out at center. Zach Egley's going to wait on his teammates. He had it poked away from him by Guy. Here's Zeke Landcamer over to Egley. Egley out at center. Puck got away from him. Matt Moore back into the Ravenwood zone. Hands it off. Guy trying to get it back to Moore. Broken up by Owen Gilroy. Then he tried to get it to Moore again. Puck over on the left wing side. Michael Datillo dropping it behind the net. Guy again. Passing off. Kinzer, a shot. Hit a stick and went into the netting above the glass off a Ravenwood stick. 4:25 to go in regulation. Still 3-1 Ravenwood. Draws to the left of Farrell, Ryan Farrell. Won by Ravenwood, they get it out. Now here's Gavin Hussey, left wing side of the NBA zone, taking a shot, score! Gavin Hussey poked the puck ahead into space in the NBA zone. Caught up to it on the left wing side, fires it into the back of the net to get 4-1 Ravenwood with 4:11 to go in regulation. And to be honest, that should be it. That should be the end of it. That should be Ravenwood's ticket to the winner's bracket final booked. Ravenwood win the draw. Luke Powell. Into the right wing corner of his own zone. Flips it through the air. Liam knocks it down. Gets it over to Egley. Egley, a shot, score! He roofs it. That's really it now. Zach Egley with his second of the game. Makes it 5-1 Ravenwood with 3:50 to go. Ravenwood are storming into the Preds Cup winners bracket final. Hunter Wick's night is done. He is replaced by Aiden Becker, who comes into goal for just the second time this season. He played in one game in the whole of the regular season. December 5th against Mount Juliet Green Hill Lebanon, and Wick was absent. Mount Juliet won that game 5-2. So Aiden Becker will play the last 350. 23 saves on 28 shots for Hunter Wick. Here's Michael Datillo around the back of the Ravenwood net, coming out to the right wing side. Backhands it down to the right wing corner. Oh, and Edwin Bass tried to go in on Luke Powell, who knocked him down instead. Now Powell and Bass are jawing at each other, and both of them just got whistled. And now they have to be separated. And I'm sure Mike Driscoll's telling Luke Powell, shut up, man, shut up. So to be coincidentals, the penalties come with 3:09 left in regulation, and Ravenwood up 5-1. Owen Appel going to end up icing the puck. Nope. Oh, I thought they were going to wave it off. It went right past Michael Totillo's stick. Oh, well. Draw's going to be to the left of Farrell. 2:56 left in regulation, 5-1 Ravenwood. As this game has totally gotten away from NBA. Lee Guy made it 2-1 early in the second. And then Hunter Wick giving the puck away right near his own net to Owen Gilroy, who put it in the empty net. And now 2 more goals here for Ravenwood from Gavin Hussey and another from Zach Egley. Puck was in the Ravenwood zone, cleared out by Lucas Brady. NBA face the prospect of having to play Brentwood on Wednesday night, and we'll have that game for you here on MTSN. 8:25 pregame for an 8:30 face-off. That is going to be so big. Liam Powell at center. Into the NBA zone on the left wing side. Around the back of the net. Comes around to the right wing side, passes up top. Sutton Corbin, one-timer score! Through traffic into the back of the net. 6-1 Ravenwood with 1:42 to go. NBA with a puck off the draw. They bring it into the Ravenwood zone. So Aiden Becker faces 1 shot, 1 goal. Brandon Fremgen. Puck out on the far side. It's in the Ravenwood zone, but Will Gallagher brought down an NBA player from behind as he was shooting. I think they're going to call Gallagher for holding. The NBA students chanting, "Let's play football." So NBA back to the power play, down 6-1 with 71 seconds to go. Draw's going to be to Ryan Farrell's left. Won by NBA, and a shot misses the net. Oh, and Egley runs in to Eli Stark as the puck went out to center. Last minute of the game. Egley sending the puck around to the near side boards. Carried out by Owen Gilroy. Gilroy, right wing side of the NBA zone. Gets off a shot, score! I think it's a hat trick for Gilroy. Sends it into the bottom corner on the left-hand side of the net. Short-handed goal for Ravenwood. They're up 7-1 with 43.3 seconds to go. Pretty sure it's a hat trick for Gilroy. Puck back in the NBA zone. Big Red will bring it out. 30 seconds left. Here's Michael Datillo, left wing side of the Ravenwood zone. Dropping it back up the boards. Ravenwood take it away and clear. Tap back into the NBA and coming towards the net. Aiden Becker stops and covers. 13 and a half seconds to go. Draw's going to be to the left of Aiden Becker. Minute left in the power play for NBA. Michael Datillo with it. Clears it out. Cohen Landcamer inside his own zone. He'll clear it. And Ravenwood are into the Preds Cup winners bracket final with a 7-1 win over NBA. They dominate the third. And they win 7-1. And now NBA will have to play Brentwood on Wednesday night to keep their season alive. What a victory for Mike Driscoll and the Raptors. As they win tonight 7-1. So the only goal for NBA scored by Lee Guy. Owen Gilroy had a hat trick. I think he had a hat trick. Zach Egley had 2 goals, and the others came from Gavin Hussey and Sutton Kornblum. Just in case Owen Gilroy didn't have a hat trick, he and Zach Egley are going to share player of the game. I'm still not sure if Gilroy had that first goal or not. It looked like he did the way he was celebrating. But we'll split it between he and Zach just in case. So Ravenwood into the Preds Cup winners bracket final next Monday. They'll face either Mount Juliet, Green Hill Lebanon, or Pope. NBA will face Brentwood on Wednesday night in an elimination game. A bad third period. Well, I mean, Ravenwood led the game the whole way, but what an awful third period for NBA. Just bad. It was just not a good third period for NBA. And poor Aiden Becker came in with 3:50 to go. Faced 2 shots, both of them were goals. So Ravenwood beat NBA 7-1 in this Predators Cup winners bracket semifinal and are now 1 win away from returning to the final on February 22nd. Coming up next, the last game of our triple-header this evening. It is the second Henry Hine Cup Winners Bracket semifinal. USNBA Nashville Christian taking on the Tennessee Outlaws, 4-1. Again, the final score here in this Predators Cup Winners Bracket semi. Ravenwood 7, NBA 1. USN and the Outlaws coming up in just a few minutes.